I would like to first of all thank you all for these 2 tiring days, for being here with us and for supporting this project. And I would also like to thank, first of all, I have a number of thanks to give. First of all, the conference organizing committee, Şebnem Yalçın, Sezen Bektaş, Aybüke Filiz Güler, Buse Şentürk. Without them, this couldn't be a reality. First of all, they've done a good job together with me, but they did they should get the most credit for that. And then I would like to thank the simultaneous interpreters, Arda Turan and Furkan Doğramacı. Throughout the conference, they have done a great job, so we've received good practices. So for your support. And I would also like to thank Feza Kiristici lending his YouTube channel to us and guiding us about how to do some of the technical issues of this whole system. And last but not least, I would like to thank Matthew Jettenheit for his support throughout the project and being the project coordinator and getting it accepted through the national agency and bringing us together to do this great project. And then I again want to thank all the leaders of the intellectual outputs. Actually, Senem Yıldız from Boğaziçi University for being our project leader and bringing us into a new realm of instruction through use of technologies, and actually all the team who in fact supported them, the teachers, in addition to Buse and Gizem, who were mostly on the theoretical part of it. Özge and Jale were on the practical part. And then I would also like to thank the input, the second output team, Michael Hibler and his team, who had been very much devoted to turn all this work into a technologically usable and actually a great digital system, learning system. And then last but not least, I would like to thank the Think team for enabling people to reach to all these information and technological tools, digital teaching. And in this Metin Bey is here. I see him as the leader of this group. So I would like to thank him and his group and all the teachers who have been giving us the talks today, whose names I haven't mentioned, but who are with us. And I want to thank you all for your great work. And I hope to see a continuation of this project. And I would like to thank, last but not least, my dear colleague from Karamürsel District Municipality. Is she here? Okay, Deniz Çiçek, for enabling this, and also Murat Çakır, who is the director of the municipality, who couldn't be with us, unfortunately, during the conference, for bringing actually all the great teachers together and for actually initiating. I shouldn't forget this. I give significance to who the initiator of a certain thing is. So as the initiators of this project and their efforts to try to get it through in the Turkish context, but then finally we got it through, as I said, Matthews and British national offices systems. So national agencies, sorry, agencies system. So I would like to see a future for this project, and I would like all these teachers to see the next step in this project. So I leave the floor to say goodbye to the partners. And before I finish, I want to actually, as I said, see what the next future will bring us. As far as technology is concerned, this, as I said in the beginning, in my opening talk, these pandemics will go on and maybe other things will come out. So technology in education will definitely be part of education in the new normal. So we as practitioners, theoreticians, and academics need to think about what the future will be. And I leave the floor with the question of what to do next. Thank you very much.
I'll leave the floor to the partners. So maybe.
And you actually to moderate.
Sure, thank you. So to whom start? Maybe Deniz Hanım from Karamürsel. Would you like to start for your closing remarks?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Well, of course, it's a very nice activity. It's not necessary to say this again and again, but for me, this is the first time I've been to an international conference like this, and organized by a very professional team, a wonderful one. It's also very successful organization. Thank you for all your effort and all your contributions to the project as Bosphorus University team. Since the beginning of the project, since the days I tried to write the project, you supported us all the time. Yasemin Hanım and team, Senem Hanım there. Thank you for your all supports. And Senem Hanım, Yasemin Hanım has just asked what to do next in the future. So at the end of the 2 days presentations of the plenary speakers, our teachers, our partners, analyzing the ideas. So what I see as a result very shortly is that we have been talking about a transformation in education, in fact, here on teacher training area. There's so much effort, work, and academical research, resources, tools, apps to follow to transformation. And teachers, trainers, educators all over the Europe have used, are using, and will be using these. But the center, the user, I mean, the teacher's skills to use them, to teach makes the difference in this aspect. So if we have a strategic skills standing on a methodology, we the teachers can use whatever the tool or the resources. It can be a virtual mobility activity under Erasmus Plus program, or a VR app, or a vet school, or just a Kahoot, just Emre school. You know, I am a teacher, I'm a student, very beginning of teaching of language or any subject. So we, the teachers, should be ready for new things. For example, IO tools, artificial intelligence tools, or learning environment supported with artificial intelligence. So if we have the methodology like this, we can use any formats, any things to teach our teachers, students. Thank you very much. I thought that I'm closing. Goodbye.
Thank you very much, Deniz Hanım, for your final remarks. So maybe I'd like to leave the floor to our guest from Austria, Atempo, Michelle Hibler, for your final words.
Yeah, my final words, I just want to thank you very much for this conference. It was a real colorful program, and it was, there were no problems at all. So it was wonderful with that much participants yesterday. I don't know how much there were today, but it was a full success, I think, and I loved it. But there's just one point I want to state. There's no way around digitalization, even if there would be no Corona, as there's a music group that says, I'm a 21st century digital boy. And I think teaching has to consider that. So, digital and teaching go hand in hand.
Yes,
exactly. Thank you for this conference again.
Thank you very much. Yasemin Hocam, you are muted.
There's more than 450 participants and registrants, and we had them, in rounds. So we had a good interest.
Yes, Hocam. I mean, our registration forms got it. Attracted. I think over 500 in the final one. But yesterday,
may I add a couple of things?
Hocam, sure. Senem Hocam, please.
Yeah, I'd like to thank, first of all, Professor Dr. Yasemin Bayurt, and then Deniz Hanım from Kocaeli for giving me this opportunity to be part of this wonderful project. I think we had challenging times, but it has turned out to be a wonderful and very productive project. This conference was also the highest level. I mean, all the speeches, all the talks were very informative. They did contribute a lot to our understanding of technologies, use of technologies in our instruction. So I would like to thank all the participants and all the contributors to this project. Thank you. And one thing, what Şebnem has mentioned, this survey that we would like to send you will give you an opportunity to assess your digital competence, where you might be lacking some skills and where you might be very strong. So it will be able, I mean, this will give you an opportunity to find out your strengths and shortcomings in this aspect. So we're looking forward to the responses as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Hocam. So it's also good to hear the voices from Think, the partners. So Berkay Bey, Deniz Hanım, for your final remarks, we can now, yes.
Great, perfect. First of all, I would like to say thank you for Boğaziçi for this amazing conference for us. It is a great pleasure to share these knowledge between each professional educators. It was a great day, and thank you for all the preparation. A big applause for the team Boğaziçi for that. And also, since I am just a teacher, but also I led by a beautiful teacher who led us into this greatness, I would like to say thank you for Deniz Çevik, because without her, none of us in the Think can be a good. And she always leads us throughout this difficult process. Even though she is young, she did an excellent job. I am a technological maniac. I can define this, but thanks to her support, I use my talent into a better area. But also thanks to Metin Hoca as well, because he put Deniz Çevik as our team captain, and she chose a great captain for this. And of course, all the team members, all the partners, it's a great pleasure to be here with you. I would like to see you again in the next one, I hope.
Thank you. We can also hear Metin Bey or Deniz Hanım, if you want to add something, if you would like to add to Berkay Bey's comments.
I'd like to say thanks to Berkay Hoca, to Metin Hoca, who has been very supportive throughout this whole project. And I'm absolutely delighted to be here in this conference. It's been a great opportunity for me and to give a presentation here alone. And perhaps Metin Hoca has some other things to add as our project coordinator.
Sure, Metin Hocam.
Wonderful. Big applause to Boğaziçi team. It was an amazing conference, and for all the participants who put their effort in this project, I would like to thank all the partners, Karam Mürsel, also my team teachers, Yasemin Hanım, Senem Hanım, everyone who put their effort in this project. I cannot believe that we can come this duration, and we are about to finalizing our projects. Then I can't wait for our LTT3, which we host in the beginning of next week. I would like to thank all of the partners. It was great. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Metin Bey. We are also our teacher participants, but the final session was them. So if you would like to add something, just a couple of words maybe, you are more than welcome. I think we ended up, right? Okay, and I also would like to thank Yasemin Hocam, to you a lot, also Şebnem Hocam, to let me be part of this team, because I haven't been part of the project team since the beginning. I just, contributed to the organization of the final thing. So thank you very much. I'm glad to meet you all here, and it has been a great 2 days for me as well. I have learned a lot, so thank you very much. It has been a pleasure for me to be here, to be part of this. So with this great, closure, I think our program ends here. We also did all the reminders to you, and please wait for the upcoming emails from the Boğaziçi site for the survey and later the certificates of attendance. Thank you very much one more time for everybody, all the presenters, guest speakers, the participants, everybody. So it has been great. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Şebnem, Sezen, for this whole wonderful conference.
Yes, thank you again.
Organization.
Yes. Okay, goodbye.
So let's hope to see you in future events.
Bye.
Bye.